fishing here. Okay. Some days, like, the things want to keep your guitar moving. How does that happen? I think my guitar was scared to come up. Welcome to the second set with the dancers. Every day I get another sympathy card. Every day I get another sympathy card. Well, I hold 'em and I read 'em. I read 'em all again. Every day I get another sympathy card. And it seems that some people only want to hear you cry and moan. They all know that now I ride alone. Every night they roll on past my window. They shine their lights on in and then they move on down real slow. And I hide in the shelter of the darkness of my room. Every night they roll on past my window. And it seems that some people only want to hear you cry and moan. They all know that now I ride alone. Well, there ain't no dark angel hanging round my door. And there ain't no weeping willow that I never seen before. Man, there's just one thing left that I can never seem to take. It's those knocks on my door all night long that I can't escape. Every day the women just wanna hold me. Man, they open up their arms, they just enfold me. And I say, hey baby, why don't we call it a night? Every day the women just wanna hold me. And it seems that some people only want to hear you cry and moan. They all know that now I ride alone. 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 All right, thank you. Thank you. Baby wants to go to the place where she first made love. My baby wants to go to the place where she first made love. Well, I'll take you on over this garden floor, wipe out everything that came before. What else can I do but daddy's girl? My baby wants to wear the ring that her mama wore. My baby wants to wear the ring that her mama wore. Well, I'll take you on over this godforsaken world, cover your pretty neck with pearls. What else can I do but daddy's girl? Oh yeah. Oh, oh, oh yeah. I said that I believe in everlasting love. Yes, I do. Baby wants the kind of man that married Ma. My baby wants the kind of man that married Ma. Well, come on, baby, don't you know I'm gonna take you where you've never been before. What else can I do but daddy's girl? Yeah, you know that I'm kinda good-hearted and I love you so. I'm gonna do you like you never have been done before. What else can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do but daddy's girl? But daddy's girl, but daddy's girl, yeah, daddy's girl. Daddy's girl. Thank you. Thanks very much. So I play in a number of bands. I've kind of, been sort of playing the field over my years of doing this music thing. Dream Syndicate, solo records, Miracle 3, played here one time, Danny and Dusty, Gutterball, all different groups. And I play in another band currently called the Baseball Project. And some of you know that band? A few, okay. It's me, my wife Linda Pittman on drums, Scott McCoy from the Young Fresh Fellows of -5 on guitar, and Peter Buck and Mike Mills from REM on guitar and bass. And we are a band that have made 4 albums about nothing but baseball. Right. Strangely enough, we've never toured Germany. I don't know. I thought baseball was huge here. There's actually a baseball player for the Minnesota Twins from Germany, Max Kepler. So we're hoping maybe we can take him on tour and open for him. He'll stand on stage, speak German, I hope, and just swing a bat for 45 minutes. Look fancy, say, there he is, and we play some songs. But we, if you know our records, and maybe you do or don't, we actually have a new album coming out next month, and it's called Grand Salami Time. If I try to explain why the title, you'll start falling asleep, so. But the truth, I've learned better than to talk about baseball too much at my shows in Europe, but if you ever listen to our records, we mostly write about things that just will apply to daily life, to everybody, things people can relate to. They're not just baseball stories, but that's the way we get into telling a story about something that's maybe bigger than baseball. And this is a song on the new album that I wrote with Peter Buck, and he wrote the music to the song. And in fact, our new record is produced by Mitch Easter. I don't know if you know him, Let's Active, great band. And Mitch produced the first 2 REM records. So I said to Peter, will you write me a song that sounds like something off the first 2 REM records? And he did. He knew how to do it. He was there. He was there at the beginning, so he could do that. Peter Buck can imitate Peter Buck. So he wrote this music, and I wrote the words to this, and the song is called Journeyman. I don't know if you know this expression, journeyman. In sports, in baseball, it means a guy who just goes team to team. You probably have it in football and other sports. You know, he just different team every year. Wherever something's happening, there he is. One year he's playing, you know, for Norderstedt. Next year he's playing for Bayern München. Then he's really rich. Anyway, I wrote this song about these guys who just move from town to town. But really, it's a story of what I do. It's a musician's story as well. Because musicians are journeymen. We just move along, experience a lot of things, see a lot of cities, and keep the engine running all the time. So this song can apply to maybe some of you as well. And it's called Journeyman. I'm a lonely drifter. I go from town to town. I do one thing well, that's why I stick around. You can call me Lefty, it's my stock in trade. I'm a specialist, it's how I get paid. Always keep my bags packed, never get too close to anyone. Long as there's someone who needs me, down the road I'll go. There was that one October down in Baltimore. We were the champions, we wrapped it up in 4. By the time spring came around, they sent me down the line. I still wear the ring to remind me of better times. Always keep my bags packed, never get too close to anyone. Long as there's someone who needs me, down the road I'll go. I'm a journeyman, I go from town to town. I do one thing well, I won't let you down. After all these years, how do I find the drive? Well, I like it, I'm good at it, it makes me feel alive. Always keep my bags packed, never get too close to anyone. Long as there's someone who needs me, down the road I'll go. Always keep my bags packed, never get too close to anyone. Long as there's someone who needs me, down the road I'll go. I'm the journeyman, I'm the journeyman, I'm the journeyman. I'm the journeyman, I do what I can. I'm the journeyman. Thank you. All right. Thanks so much. All right. Thank you. That wasn't so scary, right? Song about baseball. You were like, oh man, here he goes. He's like, oh, here he goes. I was really enjoying this Steve Wynn concert. Then he started singing about baseball, and it was all over. But that was okay. Now we have some songs that would probably make you like, your eyes cross and go crazy. But that is the new single. You can find it around, and this is an older song. Jennifer sits and she cries in the dark and dreams about dreaming and waits for the spark of anything that will remind her of anything else again. She remembers the day that she drove him away, how she hated him then, but she loves him today. She wonders what she would say to him now. It doesn't matter anyway. Sweetness and light, sweetness and light. Why can't it always be sweetness and light? Jennifer writes in her journal, she says, he's been calling me over and over again, and every time that I pick up the phone, he says nothing. She can't remember the pain, she can't remember the kicks, just a Stevie Wonder song from 1976. They say you ought to learn from your past mistakes. Well, that's easy for you to say. Sweetness and light, sweetness and light. Why can't it always be sweetness and light? And she says, why do you call me? Why do you write me? Why are you always around? What do you want from me? What do I have for you? Why won't you leave me alone? Jennifer writes in her journal, she says, he's been calling me over and over again, and I put on a record and I turn up the sound, and I close my eyes until the noise goes down, and the phone rings over and over again, and over and over and over again. She picks it up on the 20th ring and says, don't fuck with me. Sweetness and light, sweetness and light. Why can't it always be sweetness and light? Sweetness and light, sweetness and light. Oh, why can't it always be sweetness? Sweetness, sweetness. Oh, sweetness and light. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll tell you that we've been through this. I know I've told you that before. I try to find out where we miss. It gets to be such a chore, 'cause ever since that time I told you it's so. Something gets my mind and I don't let go, and then stories and words, they're here and gone. 'Cause that's what you always say. I try to sit and talk with you. You know that moods change all the time. I try to wait a week or two, but by then I'd probably change my mind. 'Cause ever since that time I told you it's so, something gets my mind and I don't let it go. And then stories and words, they're here and gone, 'cause that's what you always say. I try to sit and talk with you. You know our moods change all the time. I try to wait a week or two, but by then I'd probably change my mind. 'Cause ever since that time I told you it's so, something gets my mind and I don't let it go. And then stories and words, they're here and gone, 'cause that's what you always say. Stories and words, they're here and gone, 'cause that's what you always say. Stories and words, they're here and gone, 'cause that's what you always say. Stories and words, they're here and gone. No. Thank you so much. I was talking about Gutterball earlier. I'm going to play a song by that band. Anyone remember Gutterball? Had a band, toured around Germany for a while. We did a song about New York City, where I live. About a sports writer, New York City. He's big trouble. Big story. He was hanging around writing sports back in New York in the 80s. It's a fictional guy, but the 80s in New York, man, it was rough. It was tough, yeah. I didn't live there then, but I hear it was tough. This song's called One by One. Well, the Knicks lost big to Cleveland at the Garden Friday night, so I wandered down 8th Avenue to get a little tight. Got into a little scuffle, all because of Willis Reed. Now there's one more bar in New York, I can't get me what I need. One by one the doors are closing, one by one they're shutting down. One by one the word is spreading, one by one all over town. One by one my many options, one by one they're falling down, dropping off like flies, one by one. Well, I had a job last summer writing copy for the Post. The hours were a bummer, the pay was worse than most. I missed a couple deadlines and I got the bum's rush. Another golden opportunity turned to mush. One by one the doors are closing, one by one they're shutting down. One by one the word is spreading, one by one all over town. One by one my many options, one by one they're falling down, dropping off like flies, one by one, alright. Well, I spent my last $10 on a long shot at the track. I hit on the exacta, I got 700 back. Now my rent is paid, I got some groceries and some wine. One by one it all is working out and everything is fine. One by one the doors are closing, one by one they're shutting down. One by one the word is spreading, one by one all over town. One by one my many options, one by one they're falling down, dropping off like flies, one by one. One by one the doors are closing, one by one they're shutting down. One by one the word is spreading, oh, one by one all over town. One by one my many options, one by one they're falling down, dropping off like flies, dropping off like flies, dropping off like flies, one by one. Hey! Oh yeah! Thank you! Very much. Thank you so much. That's a fun little song. Now in this town there's a joke going round, and everyone says it's you. The face, the craze, the constantly amazed at the things you say and do. He lies, he steals, he cheats on you, and comes back in the end. You say, man, I'll do anything you want, don't leave me again. Carolyn, can't you see what you're doing? Carolyn, step outside of the ruin. All right. You sit home alone by your telephone, playing a tit-for-tat. I don't mean to get all in the air, but I think you're better than that. He'll hold you down and pin you down and awake you all when you say, man, I'll do anything you want, don't leave me again. Carolyn, can't you see what you're doing? Outside of the ruin, alright, step outside. Yeah, ain't no knight in shining armor come to rescue you. I'm lazy, crazy, and I think you know I get mean when I'm mad for you. But I'm not the kind to shake you down or peck at you like a hen. I say, come on, baby, take a walk with me now and start all over again. You're doing, Carolyn, step outside of the ruin, yeah. Carolyn, yeah, can't you see what you're doing? Carolyn, step outside of the ruin, oh, Carolyn. Thanks so much. Thank you. All right. I have a book of my lyrics I'm selling here tonight, and Wolfgang looked at it earlier and said, do you know all these songs? There's like 400 songs in the book. I know like half of them, I think. The great thing is that they're my songs, so if I get the words wrong, I can say, yeah, I just changed tonight. I had that luxury, but I'm pretty sure I know this one. This is on the first Dream Syndicate album, first record I made 40 years ago last year, and it goes like this. I dreamed last night I was born 1,000 years ago. But when I woke up, I was lost with only one way to go. When you smile, I don't know what to do, 'cause I can lose everything in a minute or two, yeah. It's not fair to put you against all of the years behind, 'cause history kinda pales when it and you are aligned. Yeah. When you smile, I don't know what to do, 'cause I can lose everything in a minute or two, and it seems like the end of the world when you smile. There ain't lived a man who was anything more than bones and sack. Doesn't take much to hold the possibilities back. Yeah. When you smile, I don't know what to do, 'cause I can lose everything in a minute or two, and it seems like the end of the world when you smile. What to do, so I can lose everything in a minute or two, and it seems like the end of the world. It seems like the end of the world. Yes, it seems like the end of the world when you smile. When you smile. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much. This is the part of the show where Bob Dylan will walk to the front of the stage from behind the keyboard and stand like this for a minute. If you've seen him in concert in the last 10 years, that's what he does. He sits behind the piano all night long. At the very end, he'll walk to the front of the stage for about 1 minute while people clap and go. That's what he does. And he stands there. And then he walks away. It's great. He can do whatever he wants. He's Bob Dylan. He's 82. At this place where I'm hanging now, corruptible, destructible, capable of breaking up, being broken. I may not be ready for what you've got to give, tethered by reality. For so many years I'm flying high and not ready to touch the ground. I just glide. I may never get higher. I don't have to come down. I don't have to come down. I'm not bound by rules. I'm not corrupted by code, or bothered by civilities or norms, or anything that kept me up night after night after night, older than I was when I made the rules that held me down. I don't think I'll be traveling down that road again. No, I just glide. I may never get higher. I don't have to come down. I don't have to come down. I drilled a hole in my wall to see you from the other side. I keep you close but set you loose as I see fit to choose. Go where you wanna go, do what you need to do, strip yourself naked against the sky. I might be there to catch you when you fall. Oh. I just glide. I may never get higher. I don't have to come down. I don't have to come down. I just glide, 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 higher and higher. I don't have to come down. I don't have to come down. I just glide. I just glide. Higher and higher. Higher and higher. I just glide. Thank you all very, very much. What a blast. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks so much. Well, this is early in the tour, and this is one thing different about this tour is I've been driving on this tour. Usually someone is there to drive me around. I said, this time I want to drive. I want like one tour where I can drive on the Autobahn and go crazy. And man, it's like, I got this car, a rental car. It's not a fancy car. It's out front. You can sit in the car with me for a while if you want. Or whatever we want to do. But the thing is, it doesn't go that fast. It goes pretty fast. But I'm feeling pretty fancy when I drive out there on the Autobahn, and I'm going 120, 130. 140, 150, man, I'm really rocking. I'm finally getting up to places I would never go in the States, 160 and almost 100 miles an hour, and some BMW goes right past me. Damn. I thought I was pretty fancy, but no. Anyway, it's an exciting tour for me because I get to come out and play songs for y'all every night and go through my whole catalog over all my years, and I can drive 100 miles an hour, so this is a song kind of about that sort of thing. A song I wrote for the Miracle 3. And on the surface, taken literally, the song is just about driving fast until the wheels almost fall off. But really, it's a song about life. It's about what happens when you push yourself in some way beyond what you think you're capable of doing. Jim Morrison saying, break on through to the other side. And sometimes you break on through, sometimes you just break. And it can go either way. But it's exciting to see what happens. And the song is about that. Driving fast, playing songs you never played before, going places you've never been before, doing something you're not sure if you can do, and when it all works out, it's beautiful. The song's called Amphetamine. On the 7th hour of the 7th day, the seventh son was looking for a 7th age getaway. The wood came down from a blinding light. You got one chance, baby, 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 better do it right. Well, I was driving down on the 101. Yeah, it was late at night and I was thinking about the things I'd done. All of my regrets, and baby, all of my fears. Well, I was flipping the car from gear to gear. Man, I really got going. I started picking up speed. I hit 135 and I had everything I need. I started shaking bad and fearing for my life. I let go of the wheel and I flew into the night. God bless the child, God bless his soul, and God perish the idea that he will die before he is old. You gotta be cool You gotta behave, or there'll be time for that when I'm lying in my grave. You gotta watch your step, or you lose your way. You take heed of the others and do everything they say. I gotta watch out, the man who told the bell. But if I fear for the devil and I fear for myself, Lord, I'm gonna have to fear for everybody else. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna live until the day I die. Well, I ain't got time to wonder why. I'm gonna live until the day I die. I can't go on forever, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna live until the day I die. I'm gonna make my way up to the sky. I'm gonna live until the day I die. Yeah. Tramalina, mama, 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 yeah. Thank you all very much. Thank you, Wolfgang, everybody at Music Star. You've been wonderful. Hope you all had a good time. I sure did. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Thank you. What have I not played yet? Let's see. Which one? Ooh, two good ones, I think. What's the one you said back there? I heard a song. Oh, many. Okay, let's see. I'll do this one here. Yeah, I got it now. Think about it. Because this set list makes no sense anymore. I just changed it. Someone can grab that. You'll see it. It makes no sense. But what a blast. Thanks a lot. I'll be signing stuff afterwards, backed by Yuko and the merchandise, answering questions, signing things. Oh, it just flashed. That's funny. Was that accidental? That's wild. Oh, it went off again. That was exciting. That was like a Queen concert back there. That's our version of a laser show. All right. Come back to Boston as soon as you can. The whole thing ain't gone down according to the plan. Morning when I wake up, I don't like what I see. Late night my dreams say are terrifying me. Hey. I was walking by the river in the early morning dew, singing out lines from Cypress Avenue. I wonder where he stood when it all came down. Come back to Boston before I hit the ground. And the winners stand confused. They don't want to be misused. And the losers that came before us say, I don't want to be here anymore. Well, I was standing on the back porch, I was looking at the books, poets, politicians, beauty queens and crooks. I wonder where he stood when the inspiration came. come back to Boston before I jump the train. And the winners stand confused. They don't want to be misused. And the losers that came before us say, I don't want to be here anymore. And the winners stand confused. They don't want to be misused. And the losers that came before, they say, I don't want to be here anymore. No more. I don't want to be here anymore. I say, come back to Boston, or I'll meet you halfway, somewhere by the middle of the interstate. We can take it on down to some cold deserted lake and come back to Boston before we make the same mistake. Yeah. Come back to Boston before we make the same mistake. Come back to Boston before we make the same mistake. I said, now, do you remember when? Do you remember when? Do you remember when we used to sing? Do you remember when? Do you remember when? Do you remember when we used to sing like this? Sha la 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 da di da, sha la 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 da di da, sha la 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 da di da. Sha la 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 da di da, sha la 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 da di da, sha la 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 da da. Sha la 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 da di da, sha la 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 da di da, sha la 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 da da. Sha la 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 da di da, sha la 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 da di da, sha la 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 da da. Sha la 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 da di da, sha la 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 da di da, sha la 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 da di da. Sha la 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 da da. Sha la 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 da da. Sha la 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 da da. Come back to Boston before we make the same mistake. Wonderful, thank you. Oh, so kind. I'm going to leave you with a song that's not my own, one by Robbie Robertson that I like. Yeah, right, great writer. I'm still going at it too. I think he wrote the music for the new Martin Scorsese movie I just read the other day. So, still going at it. And this is, you know, he would write songs as any of you who are fans of the band know. He'd write them, but he wouldn't sing them. Which is a funny thing. He'd write these songs and Rick Danko and Levon Helm and Richard Manuel would sing his words, which is a funny thing because they're very emotional songs, almost like a puppet master. He's up there and these beautiful songs. And so I will be his voice for the evening on this one, and I have a feeling this might have been one close to his heart because it's something we all feel one time or another. It's called Stage Fright. Deep in the heart of a lonely kid, suffering so much for what he did. They gave this boy his fortune and fame, and since that day he ain't been the same. See the man with the stage fright, just getting up to give it all his might. He got caught in the spotlight, but when he gets to the end, he wants to start all over again. I got fire water right on my breath, and that doctor told me I might catch my death. He said you can make it in your disguise. Don't mind the tears that are in your eyes. See the man with the stage fright, just getting up to give it all his might. He got caught in the spotlight, but when he gets to the end, he wants to start all over again. And if he says that he's afraid, you better take him at his word. For the price that the poor boy has paid, he gets to sing like a bird. Sing like a bird. Your brow starts to sweat and your throat gets dry. Fancy people go drifting by. The moment of truth is right at hand. Just one more nightmare you can stand. One more nightmare you can stand. One more nightmare you can stand. See the man with the stage fright, just getting up to give it all his might. He got caught in the spotlight. When he gets to the end, wants to start all over again. Wants to start all over again. Let him take it from the top. Please don't let him stop. He wants to start all over again. Thank you all very much. Good night. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. Y'all take care. Like I said, he wants to start all over again, so I'm only telling the truth. Thank you. That's really great. I'm really drawing a blank right now. And thank you, whoever took my set list. Thank you very much, because I wasn't following it anyway, so it's in better hands now. I actually saw that before I came out for the second set. That's really sad, and I wish I did. He was a great performer, great singer, and an incredible life story. So definitely a lot of thoughts out to the great Tina Turner who passed away tonight. I'm sorry to bring you all down for those of you who don't know. Yeah, sorry. I hate to leave you on a bummer note, but wow. And I would play Proud Mary if I knew the chords, but we'll just. My God, thinking about Ike and Tina Turner opening for the Rolling Stones in '72 and kind of blowing them off the stage. It's great. So having said that, I think any special requests anyone had that I didn't play tonight? Really? Hey, you said the first thing. I'll play the first thing I hear. I haven't played this in a while, so if I get some chords wrong. You know, as a young man, Everyone said he was cruel and mean, you know. But I want to play football for the coach. I was a little lightweight to be a linebacker, so I went out for a tight end, you know. I wanted to play football for the coach. Sometimes you're gonna fall, and then you're gonna die, then you're gonna die. And the meanest guy I ever knew was right by my side. I want to play football for the coach. All alone and lonely in the midnight hour, and you feel like your soul put up for sale. And you start thinking about the things you've done. You start to hate just about everything. But remember the girl on the hill who loved you even though she knew you were wrong. She knew you were wrong. Right about now, just might come shining through with the glory of love, the glory of love, the glory of love. It might come shining through. All those people there that tried to bring you down, all those people that made you hate just about everything. And you're still thinking about the things you've done. Who it was, what it was, and all the people that made you hate most everything. Ah, but the city is a funny place, just like a circus or a sewer, and it's all over the town. Now when you cannot hear it anymore, right now, it just might come shining through. Ah, with the glory of love, glory of love, the glory of love, the glory of love, with the glory of love, glory of love, might come shining through, might come shining through. The glory of love, 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 might come shining through. I'm a Coney Island baby, Coney Island baby. Coney Island, baby. Coney Island, baby. Sunday morning, brings the dawn in. It's just a restless feeling by my side. Early dawning, Sunday morning. It's all the streets you crossed not too long ago. Watch out, the world's behind you. There's always someone around you who will call. It's nothing at all. Early morning, Sunday morning. I got a feeling I don't want to know. Early morning, Sunday morning. It's all the streets you crossed not too long ago. Watch out, the world's behind you. There's always someone around you who will call. It's nothing at all. Sunday morning, Sunday morning, Sunday morning. There's this one kind favor I'll ask of you. There's this one kind favor I'll ask of you. There's this one kind favor I'll ask of you. You just see that my grave is kept clean. I got 2 white horses following me. I got 2 white horses following me. I got 2 white horses following me. And they're waiting on my dying ground. Hey! Did you ever hear that coughing sound? Did you ever hear that coughing sound? Yeah, did you ever hear that coughing sound? It means another poor boy is dead and gone. And did you ever hear that church bell toll? Did you ever hear that church bell toll? Yeah, did you ever hear that church bell toll? It means another poor boy is dead and gone, gone, gone. Well, my heart stopped beating, my hands turned cold. Well, my heart stopped beating, my hands turned cold. Yeah, my heart stopped beating, my hands turned cold. It turned cold, 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 cold. Well, my heart stopped beating and my hands turned cold. Oh yeah, my heart stopped beating and my hands turned cold. Oh, my heart stopped beating and my hands turned cold. Now I believe what the Bible told. There's this one last favor I'll ask of you. There's this one last favor I'll ask of you. Yeah, there's this one last favor I'll ask of you. You see that my grave's kept. 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 See that my grave is kept clean. Yeah. Thanks again, everybody. Thank you so much. You all take care. You've been so wonderful. Thank you so much. All right. Stay healthy. Take care. See you next time.